Hello, 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 everybody. How are we all doing tonight? I'm not gonna lie, I have a headache. I did take something for it before I started stream, but, literally I just took it a few minutes ago, so has not quite kicked in yet. But yeah, we have some more Tsukihime tonight. If I'm not wrong, we should be getting into the finale of Kohaku's Route. We're going to confront Akiha. So, let's just get right into it, shall we? Day 11. I blankly stare at the ceiling as I continue lying in bed. Kohaku is nestled beside me. I can only hear her breathing softly. She's probably asleep. I reach out and clench my hand into a fist. Alright. I don't feel any more pain or dullness. It feels like her warmth is still around me. It hasn't gone through me completely, but I can feel my energy gradually increasing. Soon I'll be able to move as I wish. Thought I heard something. I don't know what it was. It's no use hurrying to Akiha's room, so until then, I want to quietly linger here with Kohaku-san. Shiki-san. Close nearby, I hear Kohaku-san's voice. Please don't answer. I just want to say something. It's just my spoken thoughts, so please just listen. Her voice is strangely calm. I nod quietly and continue to stare at the ceiling. I can feel her gaze shift towards me. I'm not the girl that you think I am. I don't have a sense of self of my own. Even now may simply be just another act. A long time ago, I was always quiet. I never understood why people smiled or frowned, or could ever discover the meaning behind it. But I think that I did have a self. Until I was brought to this mansion, I really was alive. After coming here, I was forced to know unbearable pain. I think that is what destroyed my true self. I just became this doll that was just there. It was more bearable, and it was the only way I could survive. But even though I did that, it didn't solve anything. So I searched for a purpose and started to act to fulfill my purpose. I was a doll without any identity, so if I wore the right clothes, I could become anyone. But even if I became someone else, it was just an act. I could laugh or cry, but I could not understand if I was really happy or really sad. Isn't it funny? In order to protect myself, I cast away my identity and became just a doll. But the more of that I do, the more broken I become. I became good at acting, an expert at lying, and could deceive anyone with my smile. But as I try to fulfill my purpose like that, I keep losing myself that I wanted to protect. Just what is happiness? What is this thing called sadness? I became unable to even remember the meaning of pain itself. But when I would remember one thing, my heart would become agitated. When I would remember that boy who disappeared 8 years ago, I would get this feeling I could not understand. That boy who was always playing in the garden, who knew nothing about me, yet invited me with his eyes. I didn't like him or hate him, I was just scared. After trying so hard and becoming a doll that could endure the pain, I felt like I would realize it was all an illusion when I watched that boy. When that boy lost his life in the garden, I was watching by the window. He died saving a girl that was not even related to him by blood. I couldn't pull my eyes from that scene. The reflection of my face in the mirror was terrifying. That was the first time I had ever hated someone. That was the first time I ever hated anyone, because I was really frustrated. I hated him and only him. I hated him to the point of tears. I don't hate Makihisa-sama. I really didn't feel anything at all towards him. Towards Shiki-sama who killed that boy, or Akiha-sama who was saved by that boy, I didn't feel anything at all. I guess I was just taking it out on someone, because I couldn't understand why he did that. I just kept watching his discarded, bloody body. Did he value someone more precious than his own life? Otherwise, he would never have protected Akiha-sama like that. But if he could do that, why didn't he ever help me? Why were the people around me not as kind as he was? I don't know what that feeling was, but in my emotionless days, only that boy was shining. Slowly, Kohaku lifts herself up. But that's it. I don't understand this feeling right now. What? Cat just came in here and meowed at me. You cannot need more food already. There's no way. I don't believe it. What do you want? But that's it. I don't understand this feeling right now. Oh my god. Okay. I need to deal with the cat, apparently. Okay, I don't know what she wanted. I was right that she still had fairly fresh food out. I put it on another plate, like a fresher plate, because the other one had some old food still on it. And I cut it up into smaller pieces, because she's old and has bad teeth and doesn't really bite her food very much. And she just stared at it for a little while, and then she She went up to it, sniffed it, and just left. Okay. Anyways, I am very happy right now, but that just might be another charade, right? Hey, is it alright, Shiki-san? Believing in me, someone who doesn't know if she loves you like you do me? Didn't I say it before? I don't even know what kind of person I am. That's still Kohaku. Since I'm just a doll, I can become any Kohaku that I wish. So this Kohaku that you say you love, it isn't me, it just might be another pretend Kohaku. She speaks with a satisfied smile and a wavering voice. But that can never be true. That's not true. Acting, faking, that doesn't have anything to do with it. You are you. A truly mean-hearted person can't pretend to be truly kind. No matter how you act, you are still the same inside, Kohaku-san. That's right. Even if it is just an act, Kohaku-san seems like she's having so much fun. That means she is enjoying that role. It was her dream that could become real if she really wished for it. Yeah, even if everything was just a lie, I would still like another new Kohaku-san? That is weird phrasing. Something seems wrong there. Definitely. Kohaku-san nods happily. Hi! What do you want? I gave you food. Yeah, I did. You have food. Don't you whine at me. You have food. Or do you want up here? Ella, what do you want? Ella. What? Hang on. She is now up on the desk, sitting on the computer tower. Hopefully that is what she wanted. Yeah? Did you want to sit on the nice warm computer? You? Everybody say hi to Ella. Ella, do you want to say hi? No? You just want to lay down? Okay. That's true. I thought you'd say that. Her lips draw close. She launches a surprise attack and kisses me. Okay. Her tongue slides into my mouth. I feel something hard. Something descends down my throat. Hey, Kohaku-san, what did you make me swallow? Huh? Something feels so good. The ever-present pain in my body fades and drowsiness floods over me. Hey, Shiki-san, I just have one last question for you. Which Kohaku do you like the best? Her close yet so distant voice. I feel faint. Oh, careful. Even still, I have to answer her. I don't know. But I like this Kohaku. I speak as if in a dream. She looks at me in total surprise. Yes, I liked this Kohaku the best too. With an unmatchable smile, she quietly stands up. The sound of a kimono being changed into. She must be out of bed and putting it on. Well then, Shiki-san, I have to take responsibility for what I have done. With a smile, one completely different than up until now, her true smile, she leaves the room. What are you doing, Kohaku? My consciousness flickers off and on. What's going on? My body has finally healed, but this time my mind is fading. What am I doing? I rouse myself awake. Kohaku, what did she say to me when she left? I have to take responsibility for what I've done. You've got to be kidding me. Why does she try to do everything herself? There isn't any need to continue acting or hide anything. I would do anything for her, so why is she still trying to go alone? Forcing me to sleep. Was she just worrying about me? It's really beginning to piss me off. I get up from bed. The desk is so far away. Damn it, what kind of drug did she give me? I have to go to her room once and I have to clean out her room and take all her medicine away. I somehow walk and collapse onto the desk. On top is my knife. I must have put it there after taking it out of the drawer. Crap. I fell asleep again. What is this strong drowsiness? No matter how hard I try to fight it, it won't help. Damn it. Kohaku-san, I'll pay you back for this. I grab the knife. Chink! It flies open. I take it and... Man, this is going to be extremely painful. Thinking that, I slice into the nail of my middle finger. Ugh. Ah! The acute slicing pain drives straight into my brain. Ha! Take that! I pull the knife back out from my nail. Every time my finger feels pain, the sleepiness goes away. If it works. Wrapping my finger with a handkerchief, I stop the bleeding. Well, if it's like this, it won't stop me from gripping my knife. All I really need to do is hold it anyway. I don't even need the physical strength required to cleave through things. Damn it, don't do anything foolish, Kohaku. I jam the knife in my pocket and fly out of the room. I can't let Kohaku-san and Akiha face each other. If I can't prevent that, then something that can never be taken back will happen. I burst through the door. Kohaku-san! There isn't anyone in the room. Neither Kohaku-san nor Akiha. Are they next door? I run to the bedroom, but they aren't there either. Where did they go? I run my gaze to the clock. It says past midnight. It's already tomorrow. No way. When did that happen? I knew that I lost track of time when I was doing that with Kohaku-san, but I didn't think it was this late already. By this time, Akiha has gone out on the streets to drink blood. I leave the mansion. There is no time to waste. Kohaku-san left to stop Akiha, but I don't think Akiha will listen to anything Kohaku-san has to say. Akiha isn't normal right now. If worst comes to worst, she'll see Kohaku-san as an obstacle that needs to be removed. I think she already sees her that way. It can't be. The school? That dream of drinking someone's blood I once had after Shiki was killed by Akiha. I don't know how it happened, but if that was what Akiha was watching, that means Akiha has made the school grounds her feeding place, just like Shiki. Then, at this time, Akiha, who's a blood-sucking demon, won't be anywhere else but there. And I return to the place. It's quiet. The giant building bathed in moonlight does not look like a building that holds hundreds of students. For a long time, it looks just like a monolithic tombstone abandoned long ago, forgotten by memory, forgotten by time. My head starts to throb lightly. I ignore it and go through the gates. My headache multiplies in intensity the instant I step inside. My whole world wavers. My heart wakens. My fingers shiver in anticipation of battle. She's here. How vile. Only the smell of blood sticks to the air. The air is full of heat and burns on my skin. The wind is dead. The stagnant air transforms into a red cage of decay. I see countless red strands of hair when I look past my glasses. The red hair permeates the school grounds and the building like the web of a 1,000-year-old spider, not a hole anywhere to let its prey escape. Akiha, This place is already a different world. It's not a world any human should enter. Have you gone that far? My headache does not go away. The sharp pain of my cut fingernail. My heart lifts up a rhythm of delighted sobs. I take off my glasses and grip my knife. How long has it been since I faced these lines? I never thought I would take off the glasses I received from Sensei of my own free will. I didn't think even in my dream that I'd be using them to face my little sister. I don't have time to complain. Everything is set. All that's left is for me to cut through this red lock of hair. Burning. Entering inside, the temperature is even hotter. Burning. I know what this heat is. I saw it in the dream. The vampire that attacked a young woman entered the school grounds, and then... burning. Dragging that body went into that place. That room that the killer Shiki was once using. The silver moon looks down like a snake at the accused. Burning. In this classroom. Akiha. Nausea fills me as soon as I enter. In between the desks lie the collapsed bodies of girls. 1, 2, 3. All of them have completely lost consciousness. On their necks are trails of blood. In the middle of it all, that red-haired monster is laughing. Oh, Nii-san, you couldn't wait until tomorrow. She greets me without a trace of malevolence. Thump. That impulse assails me as soon as I see her. I desperately suppress the urge with all my strength. The moonlight streaming through the window illuminates her. Thump. I haven't moved a step since I entered the room. My instincts scream at me that this is bad. That thing is something beyond what I expected. The Akiha that exterminated Shiki pales in comparison to this. I'm surprised. You aren't supposed to be able to walk, yet you forced yourself to come see me. I'm happy. I guess you finally understand my feelings. Her voice is full of happiness. Thump. My reason cries out. Tono Shiki cannot win against that thing. So you can't make it angry. Don't let it be your enemy. If you do that, you will surely be annihilated. Bit late for that. Thump. Even still, I can't run away now. Akiha, where is Kohaku-san? The air itself stiffens from her overpowering presence. She grinds her teeth in displeasure. She's over there. I don't know what she was thinking, but she's now receiving her punishment for raising a hand against me. She looks to the wall beside me. I follow her gaze. On the wall is the crucified form of Kohaku-san. Damn. What? Her body's floating in midair. No, it would look like that for someone else. But... thump. My eyes can see what is tying her. Her body is pinned against the wall by something like red hair. The hair creakingly tightens around her arms and legs. Has she passed out? Her head is hanging down. She really looks like a butterfly caught in a spider's web. Don't you find it strange? Suspending herself to the wall like that is quite a feat, don't you think? Akiha giggles. But don't worry, Nii-san. I don't kill cats that bite me once. After she receives her punishment, I will forgive her. What? Thump. Everything goes hazy. Kohaku's anguished figure and Akiha's red figure match up, and all rational thought is disappearing. But let me warn you, I don't care for pets that bite me. I guess it doesn't belong to me anymore in my heart. So there won't be a second time. I have no need for those that aren't mine. Hey, Nii-san, I can be very cruel to those who betray me. The sound of tightening reaches my ears. The red hair binding Kohaku-san's arms and legs tightens even further, as if to rip her limbs off. Hello, can I help you? What's up? I'm being very distracted by my cat today. Can I help you, ma'am? Are you gonna lay down? What are you doing? She doesn't know what she wants. Akiha, you... I run towards the wall. The hair binding Kohaku-san cannot be touched. This is just an extension of her hair, only what Akiha is imagining. By putting Kohaku-san in her sight, Akiha is trapping Kohaku-san to the wall with her willpower. Thump. The flowing power looks like red hair. That is something she can't even see. I think suddenly, weren't my eyes designed specifically for this sort of thing from the beginning? And by facing death so many times, haven't they discerned the very concept of death? Whatever, that doesn't matter right now. If I can see it, then there isn't anything I can't cut. I can't let this red hair do what it wants to Kohaku-san. I swing my knife. Maybe it's because my heart is beating so fast. My knife swings out with a speed that surprises even me. It doesn't feel like I'm cutting through something. My knife glides through the red hair with speed and accuracy, as if I was merely reaping the air for harvest. Before I realize it, I have sliced through all the hair binding Kohaku-san in one breath. Her body falls. I catch her and touch her cheeks. She's still warm. Her breathing is weak, but it hasn't stopped. I can only see a few lines on her body. I let out a sigh of relief. I place her down on the floor. Thank goodness. If anything happened, thank goodness she's safe. Nii-san, what was that just now? Her voice is shaking. I spin to face her, still gripping my knife in one hand. She looks at me and gasps. Bringing her hand to her mouth in disbelief, she looks at my eyes. What beautiful blue eyes. Huh? How come? You shouldn't have any strength like that left. Amazement permeates her voice. Did you... Akiha trembles. Nii-san, you made a contract with Kohaku? Her voice quivers. That's one way to put it. It isn't full of hatred, but more like sorrow. This can't be. Then that means you chose not me, but... She staggers. She leans against the window with eyes full of stunned surprise. Her face is pale and she looks like she will vomit. No, she does. She vomits as if crying. Her red hair fluttering, she hides her anguished face as she continues vomiting. It's almost as if she was letting out her screams. Thief cat! I should have killed you. That's right, she says as she stares at Kohaku-san's collapsed figure. She then laughs strangely from the bottom of her heart. Is this what you plan on doing, Nii-san? You come here to betray me and then come after me? Incredible. You weren't satisfied with betraying me once, but you asked for help from Kohaku and came to kill me again. How thorough you are. Her laughing voice fills the room. The temperature of the room rises with it. Thump. On one hand, my heart is raging forth, and on the other, my reason is screaming warnings at me. The commands of kill and escape clash together. Stupid, that isn't it. I didn't come here to kill you. Liar, you slept with Kohaku, didn't you? Then you don't need my help anymore, do you? So isn't that why you came here? What did I just say? I said I didn't come here to kill you, only to stop you from drinking any more blood. You were doing this to help me, right? So you don't have to anymore. My body is fine again. As long as Kohaku-san is near, You intend just to cast me off now? Heh, I really must look stupid. I thought of you so dearly. I loved you this much, but you don't even think of me. Cast you off? Don't say stupid things like that. You are very dear to me. But whatever you want, I can't say the words will do them. I know what it is she wants, but I can't do that. I can't betray Kohaku-san again. Liar. I have no need for someone like you. The entire room screams. The air is burning. Her red hair expands without limit. This is overwhelming power. I start to stagger. Unconsciously, my legs move back. Thump. I told you, Nii-san. I have no need for pets that bite me once. Thump, thump. Nii-san, for me, you really were the most important person in the world. But that is all over. because however much I yearn for you, if I can never have you, then aren't you just an eyesore? Thump, thump, thump. So I will kill you, Nii-san. You are the most important thing to me, so I will not let anyone else have you. Thump, 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 thump. I can't breathe. The air in the room is like a furnace, burning the inside of my lungs. All around Akiha is that shimmering mirage. My heart. Even now, the impulses still fight between escaping and killing. Geez, what's the matter, Nii-san? I'm being generous here. If I became serious, then it would be all over. So I have to let you do at least a little bit, right? Here, won't you come slash at me like you did when you saved Kohaku? Her smile doesn't fade. The murderous feeling in the air almost makes me want to puke. Akiha is completely... I see. You're pretty weak, Nii-san. You can't even bring yourself to kill me. But I'm different. I can't help but want to kill you. Because I've been holding back for so long. Your blood, your flesh, your warmth, your shape, everything. I always dreamed about making them completely mine and mine only. While her body shakes with each word, she smiles with pleasure. My heart feels like it has gone crazy. This thing before me, it's already no longer the Tono Akiha from before. I get a headache. It feels like it will split apart. The pain drives any thoughts out of my head. I'm about to go crazy. My head. If my head hurts this much, I will go crazy and feel like fighting Akiha to the death. Well then, let's fight to the death, Nii-san. The Tono and Nanaya families have always had that connection. There's no need to hold back, right? She takes a step closer. Her red hair around the floor shakes. I don't care if you can't even do that. A spew of lies like you should just die here. She spits these last words. Like the time she killed Shiki, she stares at me. The ground jumps up at me. That which cannot be seen, the red thing that looks like a fiery aura, tries to engulf me. The sound of something striking the ground echoes through the hallway. Huh? There's something wrong. The instant before I was about to be enveloped by that fiery aura, my body instinctively sensed the danger and jumped back. I took a giant leap backwards and jumped again once I landed. With that, I made it this far. My breathing goes wild. This speed isn't natural. I was so fast that I disappeared from Akiha's vision in an instant. If I didn't do that, there was no way I could have escaped that fiery aura. In that dream, Akiha plundered Shiki's body with just her stare. I am in the same position Shiki was. Akiha only needs to look while I need to close in. There's too much difference in our abilities. No, I said I didn't want to fight you. Throb. My headache increases. It feels like my head's going to split in two and grow wings. The burning red aura flows out from the classroom door. She is transforming the entire air into pure vermilion and comes out into the hallway after me. About a classroom's length lies between me and her. Amazing. Just what kind of body do you have, Nii-san? Her hair waves around. The air in the hallway starts to increase without limit. Even if it is night, disappearing from my view like this is strange. Your legs really are amazingly fast. It isn't that you are hiding your body behind anything. I think I messed that up. It isn't that you are hiding your body behind anything. You're just moving faster than my eyes can track. My forehead throbs. My headache multiplies in intensity. But that is over as well. I won't make the same mistake twice. And you can't escape my vision here. I inserted a word in there that wasn't there, but that's okay. Certainly, this is worse than the classroom. The stairs are a long way behind me. Cat in front of me. Oh, careful. No matter how fast I run, Akiha will simply seize my back with her fiery aura. But if I run into another classroom, I'll just be a caged rat. She'll probably destroy my arms and legs one by one, like pulling the legs off a bug. First, that's right, I'll destroy those wonderful running legs of yours. Her eyes fixate on my legs. The air itself smells of burning. I jump back. The air around me turns to that fiery aura and wraps around my arms and legs. I swing my knife. What I see is satisfactory. This headache tears at my right brain. Slice. I slice apart the red hair with the air around it. Akiha moans and stares at me full of hatred. But I am also in pain. Even though I sliced it apart quickly, my arms and legs feel a lingering burning sensation. My headache gets worse, and it feels like it really will split apart. Again, why can you do such things? She walks over towards me, staggering. She must think that it doesn't work because she cannot focus on my distant figure. Well, that's probably right. Her power works proportionally to the clearness of her vision. Because we're in a building in the middle of the night, her fiery aura is slow in catching me. If it was daytime, her vision and the fiery aura would probably be the same speed. If that was the case, I wouldn't be able to kill that aura fast enough. I pull back with the burning still in my legs. Akiha follows. Since we are cautious of each other, we keep our distance as we shift down the hallway. And then, a figure emerges from the classroom we were just in. My mind freezes. My headache and my heartbeat disappear. This can't be happening. Why did you come out? Why couldn't you stay passed out in the classroom? Akiha-sama. Akiha turns to face the voice behind her. I feel despair creeping all around me. Please stop. If you do this, you will only hurt yourself, Akiha-sama. Even if you keep drinking blood and go insane like Shiki-sama, you will still suffer. Swaying, wavering, like she will collapse at any moment, Kohaku-san walks towards Akiha. Stop! My outcry can't reach her. To get to Kohaku-san, I have to go past Akiha. How can I do that? You can still make it, Akiha-sama, but if you kill Shiki-san, you really will turn into a Tono demon. Akiha looks at me and Kohaku-san, and then... It's too late. I already am a blood-sucking demon. I won't listen to what you have to say anymore. Suffer? You don't know anything about what I'm feeling, so don't try and lecture me about it, Kohaku. This feels wonderful. I can understand what Shiki was feeling. This is the first time I've ever felt this kind of freedom, so I can't go back now. You're wrong. That is only what you are telling yourself. Isn't it just that you killed Shiki-sama and Shiki-san found out about everything, so you want to make everything like it never happened? But that is something you cannot do. No matter how crazy you may act, you're really... Silence! Don't try and act like a good person after setting us up to kill each other. Akiha's hair dances in the air. This is entirely different than the amount of power she directed against me. You must be satisfied. Just like you planned, Nii-san and I are fighting to the death. Your revenge is now complete, right? Kohaku-san's words are cut off. I see. Nii-san doesn't know that Kohaku was merely manipulating you so that you won't be confident in yourself, Nii-san. Akiha directs her gaze towards me as if she was winning a debate. Didn't you think it was strange? Going to sleep early every night, having your memories obscured. That was all Kohaku's doing. She prepared you drugs instead of medicine. And then all she had to do was whisper in your ear while you were high. You are the killer stalking the streets was all she had to say. And after making you a killer, she tried to get you to kill me. No, even if you didn't become the killer, you just had to walk the streets at night. While she made this elaborate play pitting you and I against each other, Kohaku prepared everything with a smile. In order to carry out her revenge against the Tono family, Kohaku deceived even you, who had no connection to this, and completed the situation we are in right now. Yeah, it seems so clear now. That's why Kohaku-san would always appear at the right time, always telling me what I wanted to know, always giving me medicine when I couldn't sleep. But still... For Kohaku, you and I were just pieces to complete her play. Don't you understand? To Kohaku, you are nothing more than a tool. But still you choose her over me? Yes. Akiha says this tearfully. But still. I knew. All of that. I already knew it, Akiha. Huh? A questioning voice. I wonder which of them said it. About Kohaku using me, I knew that a long time ago. But that doesn't matter. I love Kohaku-san. So no matter what she does, I just believe in her. A gasp. She really is surprised. With distant, longing, unreaching eyes, she looks at me. Akiha's dry, doll-like laugh. Then I'm just some sort of clown? Rejected by the one I love the most, who is being used as a tool by the one he loves instead? Still, you still want to steal him from me? Don't be ridiculous, Kohaku. Akiha! Her hair starts to flow. I run. Even if Akiha ends up killing me, even if I can't make it, I don't care. I run and I reach out my hand. But I knew the cruel reality. That the instant she walked out of that classroom, oh no, that my hand will never make it to her. No, Kohaku! A sickening sound. Akiha's hair pierces Kohaku's chest like a spear. Shocked. No, as if she was accepting it. She didn't even try to dodge. She collapses. Her kimono wavers in the air as if it was all in slow motion. My brain doesn't want to confirm it and lags behind the flow of time. I was just taking it out on someone. I remember those words. I couldn't understand why he did that. Did he value someone more precious than his own life? She always wanted to become that precious someone. But that did not happen, so she lived alone. And as if saying this is the only result that she could end up in. If he could do that, why didn't he ever help me? That sin. Not just 8 years ago, but it returns even in this instant. I thought it was so strange. Why were the people around me not as kind as he was? Her falling body. In that instant, even with her eyes clouding over, I see Kohaku smiling at me. Or so I think. No! My legs stop. I can't speak. I can't breathe. My piercing headache is the only thing that continues. A fitting end for a thief cat. Akiha laughs. This piercing headache. I can't go back. I killed Shiki. Even Nissan rejected me. Then I have nowhere else to go. I'm free now, so there shouldn't be any pain. She faces me. The air burns again. Her hair coils around her like a snake. It seems like every one of them has a mind of its own. This piercing headache. Headache. Didn't you want to kill me? This headache. 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 Not Kohaku-san. Wasn't I the one you wanted to kill, Akiha? Headache. 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 I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. At myself, who could not save her. At myself, who's still living right now. At Akiha, who could not save her. At Akiha, who's still living right now. What? Did you want to die quickly, Nii-san? Well, I wouldn't forgive her even if she apologized. I would have killed her sooner or later. Because it's not like she had any reason to live. She was broken a long time ago, so isn't it doing her a favor to throw her away? I see. If someone breaks, then it's a favor for them if you throw them away. So... you aren't Akiha. She isn't the Akiha that I know. I was just refusing to acknowledge that she was already possessed by the mirage so long ago. Fine, Akiha, as you wish. 8 years ago, like when we ran in the garden. Come on, let's begin our fight to the death. My headache stops. Tono Shiki dies. Nanaya Shiki saunters out of the dark night. I visually gauge the distance between me and my enemy. It is about 10 meters. I need 2 steps to get into knife range. To ensure a kill, I need to take 3 steps. There isn't any cover in the hallway, and it's not big enough to hide myself by moving around. Even if I use the walls or the ceiling, I will have difficulty avoiding her gaze. Even if I take 2 steps, Akiha can easily fix her eyes on me in one motion. That is the situation. From this distance, I will die faster, since she will be slightly faster. I see. You're finally in the mood, Nii-san. Akiha takes a step forward. Even though it's dark, with this distance, she can see me clearly. Another step. If she takes another step, that will be my signal. Do I kill her now or pull back? If I make a mistake, I will end engulfed in Akiha's hair like Shiki in that dream. Another footstep. We retreat! Pull back for now. It's too early. To absolutely ensure my kill, the enemy needs to be defenseless. You made a mistake, Nii-san. That was your last chance to kill me. The enemy stops. No, it wasn't. I have a flowchart. Her breathing and stare are full of confidence. That means this distance right now is her maximum range in this dark hallway. You were so quick earlier. I thought I would still lose sight of you even in this narrow hallway with your speed. But that won't happen with this distance. I'm close enough to see the color of your eyes, so I can easily track you. I mean, to be fair, don't the mystic eyes of death perception, like, glow a little bit? Ryogi's do, at least. I'm not 100% sure on Tono's. No matter how fast I dash, she's saying she will kill me before I get close. But that's only if I dash toward her. She narrows her eyes. Is she bothered by the fact that she has my life in the palm of her hand, or that I am so calm? Or does that cause her to hesitate? Whichever one it is, just like Shiki thought, she really doesn't understand what a battle to the death means. You look like you're planning something, Nii-san. She says the obvious. There's no need to answer. Is she stupid? I mutter and switch my knife to the other hand. I take it from my dominant hand and place it in my left. I have figured out her range. All that's left... Ridiculous. You're getting scared now. Ridiculous. You're getting scared now. I'm not scared. You're the one being scared and not able to move. Okay. You can kill me, right? Then you should do so. If you do nothing, I'll kill you the next time you blink. I'm about sick and tired of seeing your face. The air around her swirls. Her desire to kill starts to embody itself in her hair. Her gaze and the surrounding air that turns crimson and tries to wrap around my arms at the same time. I leap back. More than anything, I slice the red hair coming to wrap my dominant hand. Akiha's clipped voice. I then switch the knife to my free dominant hand. I slice the air around my left arm. It took a bit to free myself on this hand. I can't feel my left arm. I can't see any wounds, but there isn't any sense or feeling. I see now. That's what it does. I jump back even more. The red hair chases me. It isn't as quick as before, but still wraps around my limbs. No, chasing isn't the right word to use. There is no way to escape this red hair. When she sees me, it is already wrapped around me. It is wrong to imagine dodging it or avoiding it. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. Like the air touching my skin, the red hair is already wrapped around me. Therefore, there was no way to escape from that attack. If there's anything I can do, it is... Before Akiha steals something from me, I have to cut that pipeline. That red hair of hers. The interval between her seeing something and stealing from it is only an instant. But if the target isn't clear in her vision, there is a small time before she actually steals from me. Before she can steal too much from me, I cut the hair to avoid a fatal wound. That's all I'm doing. Even though I can see her image of red hair, it doesn't make a difference that her ability is overpowering. Maybe she's taking it easy, but she follows me without running. I cut the hair that comes to bind my arms, legs, and body continuously. The left arm that I sacrificed to confirm her power doesn't move at all. There's no pain. There's no blood. But despite my clothes, I can tell that a big part of the flesh is taken away by burn wounds. What's making me uneasy is that the open flesh sends sickening cold air into me. Thanks to that, I can't concentrate fully on escaping. My efforts to escape Akiha's gaze gradually become slower, and I soon stop. And it now becomes Akiha's range. Oh, what's this? All you can do is run away. I told you my prey will only end up burning. She must be confident that I've been driven into a corner. She stops walking and glares at me. It's over, Nii-san. Isn't it going to be fun? You're going to be killed by me without leaving a trace. I told you, talking like that is a useless excess, Akiha. Crash. I jump back to the stairs and jump down them without using the steps. What? I hear her voice coming from above. I was only jumping straight back this whole time, so she could not react to me moving sideways. Well, I plan to reach the stairs while moving back, so it's no coincidence. Why, you... Stand still! Akiha looks down the stairs to try to see me. Now, before she can do that, I jump down one more time. Flying down the stairs a second time causes my knees to protest in agony. I ignore it and run to the hallway. I hear the dry sound of Akiha's footsteps rushing down the stairs. Window. This is the second floor. I can jump down outside and still be okay. But then I'll end up like Shiki. I have repeated what happened in that dream this much, so I shouldn't have to copy what Shiki did to every detail. I enter the hallway. Even on the second floor, the red hair fills the air. They're like live blood vessels. The feeling in my leg disappears and I collapse to the ground. Crap. My left leg is wrapped in hair. Did she see my leg as I went down the stairs? I'm outside her visual range, so this won't be fatal, but... Shit. She's more wicked than I thought. I cut the hair. My left leg. It's now just like my left arm. The sound of footsteps comes closer. Before she enters the hallway, I dash into a classroom. Holding my breath, I lean against the wall between us. I don't believe it. Half of my body might as well be dead. I was aware of it, but I didn't think I'd end up copying that dream this much. Tap, tap, tap. The footsteps draw nearer and nearer. In my dream, Shiki was killed right after this. Shiki's decision wasn't incorrect. He just didn't have a full understanding of Akiha's ability. The burnt smell of the air, the temperature's scorching resemblance of deep summer, and the body parts that disintegrate with burning pain. All of these facts made Shiki think that Akiha's power was burning the enemy. But the truth is just the opposite. Akiha entangles her target with her red hair and completely steals their heat. This causes instant freezing, followed by vaporization, making it look like it disintegrated. If it truly was burning, then matters would be hopeless once the flame was lit. No matter how many times the red hair is sliced, it's not possible to cut off your own body. But that is just stealing and taking in. Therefore, even if I get completely wrapped by the red hair, as long as I can cut off the hair before I am completely drained and kill Akiha herself, then there's no problem. While she lives, she can turn her target into an inferno. But that illusion of fire will die when Akiha dies. Tap, 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 tap. I was already prepared to have my left arm burned when I stuck it out. I was prepared to cut it off from my shoulder once it lit up, but there was no need for that. Akiha's ability will not kill me if I can stop Akiha herself. Since Akiha is not a true flame user, a surprise attack cannot end up in mutual death if she dies before me. I hear a sound. I hear her footstep right behind my back. Without a doubt, Akiha is about to pass the classroom without even noticing I am here. And we kill her now. Kill her before she notices me. This is it. I don't plan on ending up like Shiki in that dream, and that was the final decision. I will dismantle Tono Akiha right here and now. I focus on the lines running along the wall. On the other side, I can hear her footsteps. More intently, I stare hard at the wall, as if my brain would fry. The footsteps are right in front of me. Across this thin wall, Akiha is walking, completely defenseless. If I do this well, I don't even have to do it myself. Tono Akiha will die, being crushed by the wall. No, the wall is too thin. That won't kill her. So then... Cutting that long hair and dismembering her body is my role. Kill Akiha. The no longer human Akiha. She is someone I can kill. She is no longer human, but still. But Akiha is Tono Shiki's younger sister. Do that just because she isn't human anymore? Throb. Headache. I thought the headache was gone, so why? Throb, throb, throb. This headache. The pain feels like my eyes will burst from my head. It's because I tried to see the lines on the wall. My head, it hurts. If it hurts this much, my recent self feels like it will go away. Throb, 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 throb. Don't think. Ignore the headache. If I think right now, I will definitely recognize my mistake. Before that happens, before I return to Tonoshiki, I have to kill Akiha before she kills me. I swing my knife with all my strength. A dry sound. With one giant swing, I draw a circle in the wall with my knife that cuts cleanly through the wall like butter. And then, facing the hallway, I kick down the cut wall. Akiha's voice almost sounds comical. That's only natural. Having a large circle suddenly appear on the wall and burst out against her, she should be surprised. And it's all over. I jump through the opening in the wall and into the hallway. Over here, my figure is completely hidden from Akiha's view by the wall. The collapsing wall rushes towards Akiha. The red hair wraps around it. It even steals heat from inorganic things. The wall starts to break apart. But before she can break it down, my knife dismantles it. Pieces. The wall falls into clumps of varying size. Throb. It all happens in an instant. This scene, it lasts for 1 instant. Her hair races back up. It wraps around my body, but it is too late. I slice through both the wall and the fiery aura around her. She won't be able to instantly put out more heat, not that it matters. Because my knife is far faster than her hair as I push her down and get on top of her. Akiha's voice. My knife is raised. All I have to do is pass through the line running from her left collarbone to her right lung. But Akiha's hair is wrapping around my arm. It flows around my neck, around my body. I know that if I wait, in an instant my body will be vaporized. Throb. But this headache does not go away. My head hurts, Akiha. Even though the command to kill repeated itself so many times in my head, and I hated you so much, but still... Why? Why did I wake up? Why did Akiha suddenly look like her old self? If it wasn't for that, I would have brought this knife down. But still. My skin is burning up. The hair that wraps around my body steals my heat. My vision starts to fade. I can't force Akiha down. With a breath, my body is so light now that it feels like Akiha could blow me over with one breath. But my arms are still alive. I can still make it. If I don't die, victory is mine. As long as I can kill her now, she can't steal any more of my heat. But still, for some reason, I can't bring down my knife. How incredibly naive. Akiha will kill me without hesitation. I already know that. Because Akiha, she's not the Akiha from before. But still, such a thing, I just can't do it. Throb. Headache. It has bothered me many times, but I have to thank it this time. I was wrong. Thinking that just because she isn't human, she isn't like the old Akiha, it's acceptable to kill her. No matter how much she changes, Akiha is Akiha. Always helping me, always waiting for me. My dear sister. Why did I think I could hurt her? Throb. My headache disappears. The strength in my body also disappears. As my mind dims, I put all my strength into my arms so my knife will not descend on Akiha. Why won't you kill me? Akiha's voice. I am a vampire, right? A monster that feeds on human blood at night. I'm trying to kill you right now, and I even killed Kohaku. So why do you have that sad look on your face? My heat is still being stolen. Unlike me, Akiha really has no mercy. Already, my body feels cold, as if I already died. Stop it. It's not fair to die looking like that. I'm the one to blame here, so you should hate me to the end. Can't you even say that you hate me for killing Kohaku? Kohaku had to hate me too. I'm the daughter of Tono Makihisa, and I kept her bound to the mansion while I knew her feelings. That's why I thought it would be okay if it was Kohaku. If she wanted revenge on the Tono family, then I would play along. Even if drinking her blood made me less than human, because she hated me, I thought that it couldn't be helped. I see. Akiha was the same as me. She knew. She knew that Kohaku-san plotted on our downfall, but still... But it couldn't be helped, right? I had no way of making it up to her. If she wanted it, then the most I could do as a member of the Tono blood was to support her. That's wrong. I surprise myself as I voice my thoughts. I'm still alive, it seems. What? Nii-san, I can't hear you very well. That's wrong, Akiha. Kohaku-san doesn't hate anyone. She didn't wish for all this because she wanted to. That's right. It's just that she couldn't find any other purpose, so she only desperately acted out that plan. That was all she could do. All she could do was try with all her might to deceive herself into thinking that she had a purpose to live. Akiha, I think I led a happier life compared to you or Kohaku-san, so I'm sorry. I don't know. Neither your pain from being bound to the Tono family, nor Kohaku-san's pain, where this was all she could do. How ironic. No one is to blame. Not me, not you, not Shiki, not Kohaku-san. No one is to blame. So why? Why did we end up choosing to kill each other? Nii-san, maybe you can still make it. Akiha still being pinned, she looks up at me aimlessly as she says this. You'll die soon, Nii-san, but if you kill me, I think you can make it. Well, Kohaku is no longer alive, so I can't say that for sure. Her eyes turn serious as she looks up at me. Right? So please hurry up and swing down your knife. That will save you. Akiha sulkily says those ridiculous words. Jeez. I'm saying that if I could do that, I would have already done it a long time ago. Fine. If you can't do that, then I will be the one who survives. Okay? Starting tomorrow, I will turn these streets into a painting of pure hell. Not just Hisui, but I will make people like your dear friends suffer. I can tell she's pretty serious. Idiot. If you did that, a scary person from somewhere would come and make things difficult. I bet there's a skilled vampire hunter out there that would fight you both day and night. So don't think about painting a scene of pure hell. If at all possible, I want her to resist sucking blood even though it might be hard, and just live like she did before all of this. Why? Why do you look at me like that, Nii-san? I'm no longer the Akiha from before. Even now I want to bite into your neck. Just like Shiki, I'm a crazed, possessed monster, right? Then you should return to how you were like before, and kill me once and for all. She pouts and looks as if it was all my fault. She says I should kill her. That's certainly my own words from before, but that isn't good. I can't do it. I can't kill you, Akiha. You're thinking about me from before, but I'm different. I'm not the Tono Akiha you know. No, that has nothing to do with it. Even if you were possessed and it was to destroy that, as Tono Shiki, I can't harm Tono Akiha. I love this black-haired girl who forgave me so much these past 8 years. Even if I love her as a sister, different from the way she feels. Akiha, you're my dear sister. I can't ever hurt you. Akiha opens her eyes. Her shoulders fall as she lets out a deep breath. What are you saying? You have always hurt me, Nii-san. If you can't even realize that, then you really are dense, aren't you? Her whispered voice is very gentle, and then she brings both of her hands on my stopped hand. With just that, I can see her intentions. I try to pull back, but I have no strength. Just like she said, I lost the freedom to control my body a long time ago. Stop it, Akiha! I frantically raise my voice. Akiha pretends not to hear me and smiles. Jeez, that's why I have to do it all myself, even now. Her smile seems happy, but also full of sadness. She puts power into her hands. The knife descends. But that's not where the line is. Just her heart. If that is pierced, it will be fatal and painful. I can't stop my arm. I can't prevent Akiha from doing this. How can this happen? In the end, I tried to save 2 people important to me, yet I am about to lose them before my very eyes. No! What is it? My arm is stopped. Akiha's 2 hands pressing down on my hand, as if embracing them. Someone drapes over them as well. Akiha looks disbelievingly at that figure. Kohaku's still alive! I, just like Akiha, stare blankly. Kohaku? Yes! Akiha-sama, it is me. It is me, so please let go. With a face close to tears, Kohaku-san pulls the knife away from Akiha. Kohaku. Akiha is in a daze. As if the demon that caught a hold of her has completely left, she stares at Kohaku-san in surprise. I see. You were alive, Kohaku? Yes. Akiha-sama, you only made me lose consciousness. At that last instant, you held back from killing me. Her eyes flicker with sadness. Even while possessed by fury, there was still humanity deep within Akiha. That was what saved Kohaku-san and Akiha. Akiha sighs. She closes her eyes as she lets out that breath. Goodness, I guess this means you've won everything. You're alive, and this is the end of the Tono bloodline. But maybe it's for the best. To be honest, I was thinking of resting too. Her arms drop to her sides. Go ahead, Kohaku. Nii-san wasn't able to, but you can kill me, right? I tried to kill you, and I am the daughter of the hated Tono Makihisa. Kohaku-san holds the knife and stares at Akiha. And she shakes her head. It is terribly quiet. Like melting ice, time flows by calmly. That's strange. I wonder why even Kohaku can't kill me. With her eyes still closed, she speaks softly as if she was sleeping. Of course. It is because I like you, Akiha-sama. Clang. The knife Kohaku-san was holding clatters to the ground. No matter how much you hate me, I want to always serve you. So Akiha-sama, if you feel sorry for me at all, please do not die. If you die like this, I will go back to being the Kohaku from before. You're asking something pretty difficult. A deep sigh. Akiha averts her gaze as if she was pouting. But I guess it can't be helped. I owe you from before, so I won't do anything for now. Same for you, Nii-san. I will think that it's good enough for you to love me as your sister. Her hair flows. The binding around my body disappears and I collapse to the floor. At some point, the sky became deep and clear. The silver moon. The pale hallway now shows no trace of the fiery aura. Akiha's hair is still red, but the mirage that burdened her is long gone. Now, with Kohaku-san here, Akiha should be okay. My mind starts to recede. My cold body starts to drift towards sleep. But before that, I watch the peaceful moonlight and think. After a while, after I've gotten used to living in the mansion, I think selfishly that we'll be living happily like right now. Epilogue! Shiki-sama, please wake up. Shiki-sama. I hear a voice. Hisui's voice that I have heard so many times. It is past time. I do not think it is a good idea to keep sleeping like this. Hisui's reserved voice. But with that, it's impossible to wake me up, since I was so excited last night I couldn't get to sleep. Shiki-sama, please wake up, or I think Akiha-sama will be mad at you again. That instant, my mind snaps from its dozing. I jump up from bed. Hisui stares at me from the side as I panic. I can hear the voices of cicadas from outside. It's still morning, but the sun is streaming in pretty strong, and my sweat drenches my pajamas. Well, it's a pretty typical summer morning. Morning, Hisui. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Hisui gives a succinct bow. She acts very calm, but I get a bad feeling about all this. Hisui, don't tell me Akiha hasn't left yet. Yes, Akiha-sama is waiting in the sitting room until she sees your face, Shiki-sama. That's right, I think she has been waiting for about an hour now. I look at the clock. It tells me it is around 10 in the morning. Damn, why is she waiting around so late today of all days? Because it is the morning that you leave for your trip, Shiki-sama. I think it is only natural for Akiha-sama to see you off. Her gaze is painful for some reason. That is supposed to be a secret, but maybe Hisui and Akiha already know about it. Got it. Anyway, I'll go to the sitting room right away. Please go there ahead of me. As you wish. Then excuse me. Hisui courteously exits the room. After changing into the clothes I got ready yesterday, I sling a bag over my shoulder and leave my room. I see Akiha in the sitting room, and she really doesn't seem to be in a good mood. Hey, good morning, Akiha. Good morning, Nie-san. You're taking things slow for the morning of a trip, aren't you? She looks at me with a sharp glance. Sorry. I couldn't sleep last night and was awake till early morning. This is still getting up early for me. Oh? Looking forward to a trip so much you couldn't sleep. How cute. Nie-san, are you looking forward to playing with Inui-san so much? Why do you sound like that? Of course a trip is fun. I see. You seem almost drunk with happiness. You've been waiting for this day since the start of summer, right? I don't know where you are going with Inui-san, but it has to be something really... But there has to be something really good waiting for you there, right? Well, I'm glad we have a confirmation that Arihiko isn't dead. Akiha-sama, I do not think that is quite right. Something good is something that is there, not something that is waiting. Ah, that's right. It would have to be a person to be waiting. There must be something wrong with me. I guess I was just waiting for Nie-san too long. These two. They seem to be in harmony all of a sudden. Well then, Nie-san, how long will you be gone? 7 days. Why do you ask? Oh, really? That's pretty short. Since you can only see her once in a while, I thought that you would spend your whole summer break there. Nii-san, don't you feel sorry for Kohaku like that? But what are you saying? I'm just going on a random trip with Inui. I'm not going to see Kohaku-san at all. Anyway, I see her all the time. She's still coming here every weekend, so there's really no need for me to go see her. There's really no need, but she probably is lonely, and... I stare down at the floor. Damn it, what's wrong with it? It is summer vacation after all, so they should pretend to not notice that I'm going to see Kohaku-san. Oh, it's already late. I can't... yes, okay. I can't let her wait any longer, so I'll let you go for today, Nii-san. Akiha sounds like she's having fun as she rises from the sofa. I'll leave it up to you, Hisui. I will be back in the evening, so we can maliciously gossip about Nii-san then. Yes, let's. So, what's with all these shifts in Akiha's personality, and even Hisui's? I will be going. Nii-san, you should be going as well. I'm not hoping for any souvenirs, so please relax. Akiha disappears towards the lobby. And then... Man, I want to find a good man too. She leaves her last complaint loudly. She seems to be getting more cheerful each day. I really didn't think things would end up this way. It's been about a year since then. There's been a lot that has changed, but the biggest changes were in Akiha and Kohaku-san. Simply put, Akiha is still like back then. Her hair is still red, but she dyes it black. No, it's not like she uses any chemicals, but it seems she can change it with her will. She still has the urge to drink blood, so every once in a while she will suck on a blood pack used for transfusions. Akiha absorbed some sort of evil spirit from Shiki. That's why she originally went on a rampage, but since then, I guess she has control over it. Simply put, it weakened when it transferred to Akiha, and its only influence is making Akiha strong-willed. Well, she's more like a bully than strong-willed, but if I tell her that, she will get angry, so I'm not going to. Not only did it make her a bit more honest, but it also increased her power. Thanks to that, Akiha can exert better control over her Tono blood. That's probably why she can hide the color of her hair. To say the results, she's pretty much invincible, and as her dear Onii-chan, it's pretty troublesome to keep her under control. With regards to Kohaku-san, she became independent after the new year started. Because Akiha is now fine by herself, and maybe because she is planning something, Kohaku-san left to work in a mansion of a branch of the Tono family in the mountain recesses of Nagano. But at the end of the week, she comes back here and the four of us pass the time together like always. Before, I asked her why she decided to do that, and she answered that there was something she wanted to investigate, and that I should wait patiently until she is done. Because I love her, I couldn't refuse, so all I can do now is wait. Since then, even though Kohaku-san and I can meet at the end of every week, being alone together is difficult because of Akiha and Hisui. Also, Kohaku-san and Akiha are on very good terms. Kohaku-san likes Akiha, and Akiha cares for Kohaku-san. About me and Kohaku-san, Akiha has acknowledged it openly. She did, but... that's fine. If you're going to do as you please, Nii-san, then I will just do as I please. She added that random exclamation, which can really mean anything. Which could mean anything. That's how it was, and in the midst of all that complexity, I received a letter from Kohaku-san. The letter said that there was something she wanted to show me, so she wants me to go to Nagano during summer break. After seeing that, I planned this insane trip immediately. I'm supposed to be spending the week with Arihiko, but Akiha and Hisui doubt me. Jeez, those two, what do they think of me? Shiki-sama. Ugh! My heart skipped a beat. I wish Hisui would stop sneaking up on me and suddenly speaking like that. Shiki-sama, if you do not hurry, will you not miss the train? Ah, crap, this isn't the time to be spacing out. Jeez, sorry. Always one to be prepared, Kohaku-san arranged transportation for me out to Nagano. I have a reserved seat on the train, so if I miss it, I'll have to pay out of pocket for a ride. To ride. For a poor student without a job, that would be like suicide. Sorry, I'll be off. Sorry for being in a rush this morning. Carrying my bag, I exit the sitting room. Oh my god, I need water. One sec. From behind me... Yes, please send my best regards to Ne-san. Hisui's soft voice reaches my ears. The train continues forward. Bathed in the fragile white sunlight, it runs past the mountain countryside. Maybe it's because this is a really rural area, but I'm the only one in this car. Sitting by the window, I stare at the flowing scenery. The radiant sunlight illuminates my vision, while the wind wafts comfortably on my cheeks. I glance down at the letter. There is a picture included in the letter, and the address of where we're meeting. I say address, but there really isn't one. It's more of a take a left here, a right there, and down this path sort of place without an address. This picture has to be of that place. A place to return to, huh? Where it is, I do have a feeling without it being said. Kohaku-san probably remembered where it was. Those trivial words that Tono Makihisa said. Just working off that information, she must have found that forest. That black forest. Hidden from sight, the old mansion in the heart of the mountains. Long ago. The place where Nanaya Shiki spent his childhood. It'll still be a while until I reach my destination. Is it because the sunshine is unusually strong? Closing my eyes, I lean back against the seat. Like that, I fall into a dream. The sunshine that is so white, the smell of the air untainted by the touch of civilization, the endlessly pure sky, the shimmering summer air that rides on the wind, the wild grass of spring, the starry sky of autumn, the cold ground during winter of my home. In summer, it was the bright flowers that steal your breath away. There, she's waiting. Oh! In front of a sea of flowers, the overwhelming scent of summer, a radiant smile that outshines even those sunflowers. In the midst of the burning heat, she greets me. Welcome back! This time, it is for real. As if fulfilling that childhood promise at last. Oh my god, that's adorable. And that is Tsukihime. Oh man, we've been on this for a while. How long have we been doing Tsukihime? When did I start it? Hang on. We started Tsukihime over a year ago at this point. November of 2024. So we've been on it for a little over a year. I definitely wouldn't call it my favorite type moon work, but I mean, I do have a lot of issues with it and things that I don't like about it, but it is also really good. Like, I understand now. You gotta push through the bullshit because the good parts are really, really good. Favorite of the main characters? Definitely Kohaku. I love her. I love her. Trying to think of if I have any other particular thoughts. Honestly, not really. But I will say that although this is the end of the game, this is not the end of Tsukihime streams. Because there are... I don't even know how many, and I'm not going to count them right now. But there are a bunch of bad ends, and I think it would be fun to do like a bad end theater sort of thing. What do you guys think? Let me know. I will probably make a poll in the community tab on YouTube about it. Let that run for a couple of days until my next stream, basically. And decide if we want to start going through all of the bad ends or just move on to our next game, which is going to be Fate Extra. For once, it's not a visual novel. It's like a strategy RPG, I think you would call it. I don't know. And that's one that I am familiar with, but not like super familiar. I have read through a transcript style Let's Play of one route out of... I'm trying to think how you would explain it. There's 3 different servants that you can have, and then like halfway through the game, there's another big point of divergence. So technically, there's like 6 different storylines that you can have, and I've read through one of them. And, not super familiar with what happens in the others. So that'll be fun to go through. And yeah, actually have some gameplay for once. So I will be sure to get that poll up, decide what we're doing next. And whatever it is, thank you to everybody who stopped by tonight. And I hope to see you all next time.